Hi guys, I'm the M Smith, otherwise known as Mohammed Iftikhar. This is my first ever YouTube video, so today I wanted to start off with a project I've been really meaning to do. For a while now, I've been getting into the idea of being able to easily transport things. Like, for example, in Avengers Infinity War, Iron Man showed off his Mark 50 armor, which was nanotechnology. And I believe that the nanotechnology armor is very amazing, and it's very useful that he doesn't have to carry an entire suit around with him. So I have thought of creating weapons that are easily portable now. So my first one that's going to be like that, I've thought of designing a shield which can retract and become very small, or it can expand completely and become very large. So and that's the same shield that you just saw on the photo for this video. So without further ado, let's start building. The first thing we have to do is build a couple is cut out an entire circle of cardboard and cut it into triangles, which will be eighths. So let's get to it. Okay, so I started out with cutting out the first parts of my shield, which are these triangles. Basically, you have to make an entire circle about just a few inches bigger than your arm in radius. And then you have to make one big circle and then cut it into pieces. I have cut mine into 8 pieces, so these together they will make 4. These will make 2 parts, then 2 parts, 2 parts, and 2 parts, and that makes my circle, which extended form will look like that. So now, to connect these together for the spinning part, we have to make a bunch of circles, which I will now show you. Okay, so here are my circles, and I have my scissors. So I have made out a circle, which is the diameter of about a glue stick. So I will just quickly cut out one of these. Now I'm not doing this one perfect because I just want to show you about what it looks like. So basically it'll look like this, and I've made a bunch of others. So here are the other ones, and all you'll have is like one extra piece which we can just throw away. And now I have to do this, well, 8 times. Let's get to it. Okay, so I finished cutting out the circles, and here they are. So now all I have to do is stick these onto the ends of the triangles, and then once I have all 8 of those, I have to connect all the circles together, and I have to make the shape. But before we do that, I just want to quickly ask if you could please, if you have Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I made my the M Smith account on Instagram, so please follow that if you don't already. So now that I've said that, let's get to it. Okay, so now we are here at my hot glue table or area. We have my triangles, and we have these circles, and now we are going to start hot gluing. So most of you have probably used a hot glue gun before. If you haven't, I'm just going to quickly tell you what they are. It's basically it is what it sounds like. It's a gun that gets hot glue out. You have these little sticks of glue, and you put them through the back here. I already have one in here, so I can't show you. But actually, yes, I can. I put it in. Now this one has liquid at the end because it's been melted from the inside of the hot glue gun. But let me just quickly put it in. And so I put it in like this. And then inside of here, there's a heater. And as you can see, the heater lets this hot glue come out. Now, when you plug it in, you won't be able to tell if it's hot or cold. And you don't want to touch it to see because it can be very dangerous. This can be very, very hot. I've been burnt by it many times. I have lots of burns all over my arms. So a fast way to check, like I already know this one's hot because it's letting the glue out. But a good way to tell is to take an extra stick of hot glue and just put it on the metal part. And if the glue starts to melt from the stick, that means that it's hot. So now we're quickly just gonna take one triangle, one circle, take this, and yeah, no, you don't do that. You just take this, and you carefully put some hot glue all along the top of it. Put the hot glue gun down, take your circle, and stick it on. Maybe try and stick it inside the cardboard slits, and then don't put it around like on this area, because if you do that, since hot glue is basically plastic, if you do that, then it'll start to scratch when you try turning it along the others, and then you won't be able to do this, which is what you need to make it slide out like this. Because if there's plastic on the bottom, it'll scratch along. So you don't want to put glue on that. Instead, try sticking it inside, maybe adding, maybe just pushing it in a bit and then adding glue along this side. But after that, you're done. So now I'm going to finish all of these and then show you in 3, 2, 1. Alright, I've completed cutting out my parts, and there's no need to check how many parts there are because...
if my math is right, and it always is.
There are 8 parts. Thank you, Tony Stark. Now, to finish off the project, we will have to cut out some parts inside of here. Because, as you see, if I hold these parts together like this is how I'm going to be wearing this, okay? This will protect me. And when it opens, it should do this, okay? And this is perfect until the part where it gets to this. I'm opening, and this goes too far. So to protect that, I'm going to have to figure something out, which I'll show you right now. So I've been thinking for about 20 minutes now. No, I'm exaggerating that. It's only been about 10 minutes, but still, I haven't gotten any idea of how to get it to stop. But I already knew that was gonna happen anyway. So I think that'll probably be maybe towards the end of the video, or maybe in some future video I'll show how to fix that. But for now, let's just continue building the other parts. Okay? Okay. So I realized that if you make a circle, and pieces are going to be sitting on the top of each other, you'll obviously have a bunch of excess pieces. So I'm cutting out one extra piece of these, which I will show you now. Alright, so cutting out an extra piece will be much more difficult than cutting out the rest of the pieces, because obviously you won't have the whole circle to make. Otherwise, you will have to make like 9 parts. So the easier thing to do, take one of your already made triangles, put it on an extra piece of cardboard, take a pencil, and just carefully trace it out. Alright, I got my trace. And now I'm just going to put it. Alright, now I know that this is the part, and now I have to cut it. So you just take some scissors, and cut. You're gonna hear me say cut a lot. That does not mean the video is finishing. It's just cut. Right? And then you just wanna try and do like a rough cut first. Get all the long annoying parts off that you don't need. So these, you don't even need them. You just throw them away. Same here. You don't even have to follow any lines. Just make sure not to go into the area which you traced. By the way, I'm inside of a building lab right now at my school, so you might hear a bit of noise in the back. Okay. So now, as you can see, I have got about a rough cut, and now I'm just going to carefully cut along the lines. Now, at the top you might see I have the circle. You don't want the circle, okay? You don't want it attached unless you really want an attached piece. If you're gonna do that, then all you really have to do is make the whole circle, and then you just take one of these, and you just cut this out like 9 times, because then it'll look much better. there won't be any excess hot glue or anything. But I don't like that. I don't think that one piece will be good because if it breaks once, I won't be able to reuse any parts. Like if the circle gets messed up, I can't reuse it. I'll have to make a completely new triangle. So we're just gonna cut. Alright, now I have one triangle, and then we're gonna hot glue it. Alright, so I've gotten rid of my excess pieces. We don't need the scissors. Now all we need are just these pieces and glue. Again, we're gonna do the same thing we did before. I'm gonna carefully apply glue. Alright, now this is the part where I can show you. Glue, you just put it in the back. That's it. And then you push. Now I can see my glue is not cooperating. We're gonna try and just check if it's heating. It appears to be hot. Okay. My glue stick appears to be hot. Put it in. Okay. Now you just try and push on a bit. Try and get it to go through. And I can see a bit of glue is starting to come out, which is exactly what I wanted. And I don't even need too much. Just carefully put a tiny bit of glue. Wait, I'm gonna move my camera. Okay, and now take a piece. You take your little circle, push it in. And now just compare size.
Are you joking?
Alright, and now we are done. Alright, now this is almost ending with this project. You take your cardboard and you take a screwdriver, and then you need one of these. This is a bolt, and we're gonna put this through, and we're gonna just put it along all of these through the middle so that I can spin along. Okay? We're gonna take this kind of poke. If it doesn't poke, try other ones. Yeah, so this one pokes. Poke with a pencil, and then start spinning along the screwdriver. So it works like this. So this is how the shield will work. You might have to force. And now I have a circle, and that is the first one done. Now let me just finish all of these, and I'll get back to you. Alright, now that we've got these pieces ready, we just gotta connect them. So let's go. Alright, so now we're connecting, which is the kind of a bit of a easier part. We've already made the holes inside of the triangles, inside the wings. So now I have here a bolt, a screw, a bolt, and then a bunch of washers. Since I have 9 pieces, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, I have 11 washers. I have 2 extras just in case I lose 1 or 2. So all you really need is 1 washer to go in between each different piece. So when I have these 2 pieces, I need 1 washer in between. And then I also need washers in between the ends. So essentially, yeah, you need 11 washers when you have 9 parts. So now let me start connecting. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. He completed it. Oh wow, it looks spectacular. But I've run into a series of issues. 1. When I open this happens. Okay? That's the first issue. And I'm quite sure a shield which has a giant gap like this is pretty unsafe from weapons. And the second thing, oh, by the way, it did work though. So let me just show you. If I open this piece, if I bring this piece, if I bring this piece, if I bring this piece, this, and there's a lot of pieces on this one. This, and finally this. Now I have my entire sheet. Okay? And I'm not joking. This is real. Just saw me unfold it. Here's the second problem. See the shield? Yeah. I don't want that, and I really don't want that. So, that is a major issue. These are big issues which I have to fix. But I have a plan. You see, I've been designing and rethinking all the different possibilities of this shield design for the last 2 weeks. And I can tell you I was 99% sure this was going to fail. I knew I could not test it online, and I haven't built it till this point. So I was 99% sure this would fail. I could tell that it would be flimsy just from seeing the parts that I was using. I knew it was going to be flimsy. And also, I knew it would go too far out ahead. I already knew that without having to test, because obviously you'd need some sort of stopper. So here's my deal. I will come back to this project in 1 or 2 months, give or take a few weeks, and I will rebuild this shield. Or actually, I'll use the same shield and I will make it work. And here's my promise. I will make it work. I will make it go out properly. I will make it much looser. I will put in non-flimsy, maybe new non-flimsy material, or update the pieces I've already used. And maybe even later, like more months later, I will revisit this again and I will make this automatic. So that's my deal. Well guys, I really enjoyed today's video. It was a lot of fun and I had a great experience. This was my first YouTube video, so it might not be as nice as my future ones will be, or as other YouTubers you might watch's videos will be, but it's still good. The process of this video was very fun. I really loved building this, and everything you saw in this video was completely unplanned. So everything you saw was live building, real building. I did not know what was going to happen. I had kind of an idea, but besides that, nothing. So it was really fun. I just wanted to ask, keep building. Please, if you have a social media account on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram at @themsmith. Also, please keep inventing. Please, I hope you enjoyed my video. Please make me stop saying please. I hope you enjoyed my video. It was really fun to make. And keep inventing. M. Smith out.